Good morning, my friends. It's a beautiful morning here in Gothenburg. I'm in a teeny tiny hotel room, as you can see, and I will be getting ready for TV today. So I thought I'd bring you along and see what I will be wearing, at least what makeup I'll be wearing. I'm wearing a red dress. I'm going to wear a suit jacket and some funky shoes. I need to show you these. They are really cool. These are by a brand called the Swedish Has Beans, and they did a collaboration with Max Jenny, a Swedish designer, which makes really fun and quirky and colourful clothes. So I'm wearing my lipstick shoes. So obviously I will be wearing a red lipstick. I did stop by Chanel yesterday, did some damage to the wallet. They are removing my absolute favorite foundation that I've been using for years and years. Why, Chanel? The Aqua Vita Lumiere. It's been my staple. It's a very nice and liquidy foundation. So the absolutely lovely essay that I met at Chanel in Gothenburg said, well, she let me try all these different kinds of foundations, and I settled on this one. It felt very nice in texture. It felt light, but still had some coverage to it. So this is the Le Beige. Oh, sorry guys, need my glasses, as you know. The Le Beige Touche de Teint Water Fresh Complexion Touch. And I bought the color B30. I have a little bit of color today. Normally in Chanel I'm a B22, or BR22, I think, Beige Rosé 22. So it's a little bit more, this one is a little bit more yellow leaning, because in the summertime I turn yellow, as you all know. I did also buy the new Chanel, let's see what this one is called. It says Chanel. I'm not sure if this is the Le Beige or if this is the regular one. Sorry guys, I threw away all the packages. But this is the Ultra Le Teint Corrector Concealer, and this is in BR22. So this one is slightly lighter, and this is normally my color in the winter time. This is what I use most year. So I thought this one, it doesn't matter if it's a bit lighter. I'm just going to use a little bit around my nose and eyes. So BR22 and B30 in this one. I also, thank you to the lovely essay at the other Chanel shop, got my hands on the new little Stylo Ombre et Contour Mauvey Brown, which is a limited edition that's coming out on Tuesday here in Sweden. I asked them kindly if I could buy it because I'm going to Spain tomorrow. Well, no, Monday, on the 15th, so I won't be able to buy it. And they said, yes, we will sell it to you, because they had everything in. So it's one of these guys. You can use it as an eyeshadow stick. Love these. So this is the color. Obviously something I will use quite a bit, so you can smudge it a bit like that. Did I need it? No, I don't need any makeup. I have makeup enough for a lifetime or two. Did I want it? Yes. I saw it on YouTube. I saw Alicia Archer buying it and said that's the color I want. So that's what I wanted to buy from the new summer collection. So I am going to start with these. I've never used this on my face before, so I'm hoping for the best, especially since I will be on Swedish television. I don't know if I'm applying too much, but it will be fine, I'm sure. So, going in, you need to crush the little pearls to get the color. I think this will be a good color. It looks like it. It does look a little yellow leaning, but that's quite good because that will reduce my redness in my face. This one was very liquidy though. think I took a little bit too much perhaps. We'll see. But it does look very nice and fresh and moisturized, which is nice. I am still going to try, especially when I come to the airport on Monday, because the airports are usually where I find things last. I did buy the Nui Astral that was sold out for months and months. Did find that one at the airport. The same with when I purchased Utopia something quad from Chanel. That was sold out really quickly in Stockholm. But I did manage to find that at the airport as well. So I'm going to see if they have any of the Aqua Vita Lumiere left in my color, because I love them. Even though it's sad to wear something that you can't buy, but it has been my real staple for, well, I would say the past nearly 10 years. It's been one of those foundations, you know, that you always can rely on, that looks good. I even had some friends of mine coming up to me. It's like, what have you put on your face? It doesn't look like you have any pores. And I have plenty of pores, I promise you. So that was a really good thing to say, to me at least. Absolutely love that one. But this one is very nice. I mean, it is very soft to the touch. I look really hydrated, which is kind of cool. Oh no, sorry, I have messy hands. I absolutely hate this. I have a severe need to go and wash my hands, but I won't, just for you guys. As you can see, this one is more pink leaning, because that's usually, my face is a lot more pink in the winter time. Well, my face is always a bit pink, but I have yellow undertone and I get pink overtones. And it's so nice when you come to a new essay in a makeup shop, because they're always struggling with my undertones, which feels good because I still don't know my undertone properly. Even the most experienced ones are like, okay, so you have a bit of pink and you have a bit of yellow, but when I put on pink, everything looks pink, and when I put on yellow, it looks yellow. Like, yeah, welcome to my world. There we go. Must say, this one, brilliant. People are not lying on YouTube. This is not in any way sponsored by Chanel. I wish it was, because I love Chanel. I have a lot of their makeup. I think I have the eyeshadow palette. I have my boy lipstick that I absolutely adore. I have, well, this is my brow thingy. I use this one together with the Depend Twin Thin. I have the Stylo et Contour. I have some, oh my god, I forgot. I got a brush with the foundation. And now I have grubby hands. Yeah, sorry guys. Made a mess, even though I didn't need to. The only thing I didn't bring with me was actually my Chanel blush. So I think I need to do a Chanel, full-on Chanel thingy. I am going to see, this is my little makeup bag. This one is by Victoria Beckham. So I just toss everything in there. I absolutely love these. I use them a lot, especially when I have lots of stuff with me. Just looking for a brush. I am going to use the MAC, what are these called? Can't remember, sorry. MAC Glowy Play Cushion Blush. And this is in the color Pinch of Marrakesh. A friend of mine got me on these, and I tried it in the winter time, and I was like, oh no, absolutely not, because it looked really orange on me. But in the summertime, I tried it again, and I like it. It's absolutely not my typical color in blush. This is, I don't have anything like this, even though I have about a gazillion blushes. But I absolutely love this. It's a bit terracotta. Yeah, well, so of course it has a lot of red in it. And I thought it might look nice when I have a red dress on. Sorry about the mirror, guys. Keep pulling it up. Maybe I need to place my camera higher so I can sit like that. Might be better. But I really like this color, especially now in the summertime. I'm absolutely not going to use it when I'm at my palest because no. But in the summertime, this is a very nice blush. Or when I have some color, goes well with the yellow in my face. There we go. Oh, sorry, again. I am going to powder this down, and I actually forgot to powder, so I had to jump into Kicks in Sweden, and I bought the by Terry, the travel sized one. I absolutely love these. I've been wearing them loads. They used to have one called Rosy Light, which was my absolute favorite. I can't get my hands on that one anymore, so I go for the translucent. But they are really, really good. I have been using them, as I said, for years and years, and I'm probably going to continue using these because they are hydrating. Your face doesn't feel dry, which I really like, but it mattifies it a bit anyways, and that's what I want. I don't mind looking fresh and hydrated at all. So sorry, powder. It's just that sometimes I find that since I have a slightly oily T-zone, I end up looking a bit slick. So I usually tend to powder it down. It's not that I reapply it much either. It's just I put some powder on my T-zone and that's normally fine. I might have to reapply it now for TV though, because, well, TV is TV. And I will probably get shiny because it usually gets rather warm. There we go. On my eyes, my usual suspect, the Urban Decay Prime Potion. I did have a pretty bad allergic reaction yesterday. Of course, we have enough pollen to kill an empire right now. Everything is blooming, and especially grass, which I'm severely allergic to. So yesterday, like halfway through the day, my eyes were watering so bad. So I looked like a panda. I had to redo my makeup twice. That's why I had to run into Chanel. Because it looked really weird. I'm still a bit red on this side because that's where my watery eye just went berserk. So I'm not sure if it was the pollen or if I had an allergic reaction to my old trusted friend. This is the KVD or Kat Von D Trooper liner that I've been using for years and years. So I'm not sure, but it felt like there was something with the liner. Maybe it got old. I don't know. I am going to use this one. I know it's pretty basic, pretty boring. This is the soft, what is it called? It's the Le Beige. Sorry. This is the Le Beige collection, and this is Palette Regarde Belle Mine Naturelle. Healthy Glow Natural Eyeshadow Palette in Soft. So this is what it looks like. Very basic, very boring, but it works brilliantly. I'm starting off with the lightest shade. Just placing that on my brow bone. the lightest shade is actually what caught me with this one. I really like the lightest shade, and I like that I finally have a light enough color to wear on my inner corners. I'm actually going to use the sponge tip applicator for the inner corner. Because normally when I find these kinds of little eyeshadow quads or quints, like this case, the lightest shade is not light enough for me. But this one was. So these ones were. Sorry, my English. There we go. Very basic, very nice. I am gonna go in with this shade and then that shade. So I am making a bit of a smoky eye. But since I had a bad allergic reaction, I want to stick to eyeshadows that I really know work. Sometimes eyeshadows that are red seem to have a reaction on my face. Also, eyeshadows with a lot of shimmer, sometimes I have a reaction to. The problem is that I don't always have the same reaction, so I think it might just be when my eyes are extra sensitive. So usually during pollen season. So I don't really want to jinx it and put anything metallic on my eyes. And I do know that I have zero problems with the Chanel eyeshadows. I've never ever had a bad reaction to them. I have, however, with a few of my Natasha Denona, and those are the other ones that I have. Well, as you know, I've said it before, these two are the ones I usually travel with. Sorry. I absolutely love these and I use them loads, but yesterday I had one of these on. I think I also brought the YSL Clutch. I don't know the color. I think this is in number 310. I have to see. I don't remember the name of that one. 310, yeah. And I don't remember what that one was called. Sorry, I threw away the packaging. It was either that one or this one that I had put on my eyes. And then I had the Trooper liner, so I thought I was safe, but apparently not. It's just one of those things, you never know. It can happen. And I'm not blaming the eyeshadows, I'm blaming my stupid eyes. Stupid watery eyes. I am going in with the darkest shade. I'm going to put that on my lids. I'm going to do a soft smoky eye. I think that will be all right. A very unoffensive smoky eye. I know I'm playing it safe. It's just that I don't want to be standing there in the middle of a TV recording and my eyes are starting to water and I look like a raccoon. It's just bloody annoying. And I will have probably zero time if it's like any other day. I won't have any time to make any major adjustments. I'm going in with the lighter shade again, because we are doing this Pantbanken on tour, it's called. So it's literally like we have like a valuation day. So it's a little bit like Antiques Roadshow. People come in and they bring interesting stuff, and we get to value them and tell them what we will lend on it. And normally I don't even have time for lunch when I do these days. So that's what I'm going to do today. So they are literally like filming us back to back, as long as we have interesting objects. Well, sometimes it's not interesting objects also, because they want to show us that, well, they want to show the viewers that people have a lot of stuff that sometimes we can't lend money on, which is the absolute truth. We do see quite a lot of stuff that we unfortunately can't lend money on. I am looking for my brush. Sorry guys, I have a tiny brush somewhere in my little makeup bag. There we go. This little guy, Real Techniques. I'm going to use the darkest shade close to my lash line. And I need to speed up because I need to be at 8 o'clock. I need to be where we are recording. We are recording at Hotel Pigalle in Gothenburg, which is a beautiful hotel. I am not staying there. I am staying at a teeny tiny hotel. It's a little boutique hotel that I usually stay in when I'm in Gothenburg. This is very nice. It's super, super tiny though, but that's fine. I really enjoy this hotel. It's nice, clean, it has a brilliant breakfast. What I am putting on my eyes also are the Charlotte Tilbury. These are the ones with a really long name that I can never remember. They are called the Super Nude Liner Duo Enhanced Magnifier. Come on, just say the duo liner, please, Charlotte. What is it with all these makeup brands and these terribly long names that nobody ever can remember? So if I'm out buying makeup and an essay comes up, what are you looking for? I'm looking for the super magnifying duo liner. No, that's not what I'm going to call them. I'm sure it has something to do with, like, maybe you have to trademark it or something, I don't know. But just say the duo liner. If you have a good enough product, people will buy it anyways, even if there are 20 other brands that has the same name. Let the product speak for itself. I'm just using this as a liner, placing it on my outer third of the eye. Well, thereabouts. I'm sorry, this is a long and chatty video. If you're still here, thank you. Is this okay? I hope so. I'm really happy with the foundation. I actually think this is a good replacement for the Vita Aqua Lumiere. I think this one has a little bit less coverage, but it does feel like the same kind of, sorry guys, I'm adding a little bit more here. It does feel like a similar freshness. We were filming all day yesterday and we had such a fun time. I do have the most amazing colleagues. I love every single one of them. There we go. I hope it's okay. What do you think? And these little guys actually asked my essay to get a few more, but they didn't have any in stock. So I need to check with my essay in Stockholm. These are the Chanel, which one is it? I can't remember. I have different ones. This is the Le Volume de Chanel mascara in number 10 Noir. So this is the round tube. It's not the click up one. They also have got the new Le Beige mascara. I haven't tried that one. Might try that one actually. I think that's one of those tubing mascaras. And as you all know, I have the Rum mascara, which I absolutely love and adore. But I do really like this one as well, the Le Volume. I prefer this one to the click up one, which is called something Allure Noir something. But I do have the click up one in the limited edition color Anthracite, which has been one of my absolute favorite ones. It's sort of a bluish, greyish, purpley color that I absolutely adore. They also had one in Rouge Noir, which is, I would almost call it like eggplant, reddish black. In the US, they had the nail varnish or nail polish called Vamp. In Europe, it was called Rouge Noir, and that's the one that Uma Thurman is wearing in Pulp Fiction. And it created an absolute riot. Oh, I know, I made a mess, sorry. I will remove that later when it's dried. Uma Thurman wore it in Pulp Fiction, and everyone and their mother wanted that nail varnish, and I've not been without it since. So I've actually, it's that one, and I have a red one from Mavala called Paris. But those two are my staples. I always have them in my bathroom. Yeah, well, usually I have a black as well because I love black nail varnish as well. But I mean, I have been making my nails. Do you say that? Doing my nails at a salon for, well, literally since the 90s as well. So I don't use a lot of nail varnish, but it is nice because sometimes, you know, when your nails grow out, you need to cover the seams if you have a week left before your appointment. So I do sometimes wear nail varnish. I had my blue one. I bought the new Chanel, the unpronounceable blue one that I absolutely adored. I am going to bring that one with me to Spain, I think, because I am probably going to put that one on. I really like it. Okay, I really love this mascara. I think it looks really nice. It makes my lashes look really quite long. Well, they are quite long, but they don't always look the part. So this one, it's also by Chanel. This is usually what I wear underneath. It's the Stylo Sourcil Haute Précision Microfine Defining Eyebrow Pencil, and I'm in the color 156 Brune Clair. Absolutely love this. This one is the one that you... Uh-oh. What's happening? Why aren't you working? Oh, it's good if you twist the right way. So it looks like that. It just pops up. And it doesn't have a lid, so it's very easy to bring with you. I usually have this one in my handbag. And I usually use this one to draw out my eyebrows. I don't do this every day, but especially for TV, I tend to darken them down a bit. It's just to see that I have my eyebrows in somewhat the same place. And make sure that they show up. It's the same as always. When I go out and brush my teeth, I will see if they are in the same place. You never know. So I'm like draw them on and then I fill them up with some color, and then I will draw the hairs with my Depend. But the good thing about these ones is obviously that they won't dry out. They will always work. I'm always a bit worried when I have my dip pen because all of a sudden it runs out of color. Well, obviously this one does too after a while, but I know this looks a bit weird. Looks like I have slug eyes, but it will be fine, I promise. And then I just comb it through to soften it up. And I have this little dot thingy that I've had for years on one of my eyebrows. So one of my eyebrows usually look a little bit more fat because whenever I get color on that one, it's going to be like messy. There we go. Oh, wrong one. Well, I have this one. This is not the twin thin. This is the precision something. It just has one. And this one is in a slightly darker color than I usually wear. But it is nice to draw just single hairs in. There we go. I don't know if you can see it. Sorry. It is nice now when I have my low lights in my hair, because then I usually go for a little bit darker eyebrows. There we go. And I think I'm actually done with the eye look. I really like this soft one. I think this is such a good little palette. I'm going to bring this one with me to Spain, I think, because it's just easy. I'm not going to be able to film that much, as I've said before, in Spain, because when I'm on holiday, especially in warm countries, I don't use a lot of makeup. I might put on a little bit of mascara, a few hair strokes on my brows, and, well, even if I'm exaggerating, I might put on some liner, but that's about it. I normally don't use a lot of makeup at all. I'm going to finish off with the red lips, of course, and I am going to use, sorry guys, I need to put these on again. This is the NYX or NYX Professional Makeup Slide On, Glide On, Stain On, and definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Color Lip Liner. That's a mouthful. Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Color Lip Liner. And what color is this? I don't know. Oh, it says under this lip liner is so good, the name had to be this long. It is a brilliant one. I absolutely love this one. I'm in Summer Teas, Amour de Vacances, and SLLP09. It's one of these like tomato red kind of lipsticks, slightly orange leaning. I love that they actually had written that it's so good that the name needs to be that long. I also love NYX or NYX brow products. Use them loads. So I actually fill in my entire lip with this, and then I just place the lipstick on top. I usually don't overline my lips that much. I just do it a little bit. So this is what I am going to wear today. And when I do this and then I apply the lipstick on top, it usually stays. It lasts quite a good time. If you, of course, have the Lisa Eldridge lipsticks, I couldn't for the life of me find my Strawberry Shock that I wanted to wear. So I brought the Dries van Noten, and I have absolutely zero idea what this lipstick is called. And I don't know. Oh, I could remove it, but it doesn't say much. It says matte 70. That's it. So I don't know the name of this lipstick. It's beautiful, I love it, but it's not nearly as good as the Lisa Eldridge one. So save your money and stick to Lisa Eldridge. Because these, with the components, you buy the lipstick separately and you buy the components separately. I have two of these Dries van Noten. They are absolutely stunning. And the lipsticks are good, but are they worth like 85 euros or whatever I paid? No, not really. I would absolutely go with the Lisa Eldridge ones. Any day of the week and twice on Sundays. Because they stay. And I do like a matte lipstick, and Lisa Eldridge mattes, they actually don't feel that dry. Absolutely love them. So my friends, this is the final look. I'm sorry for the wet hair again. I need to let it air dry to get the curls looking good. Off to do some TV recording, and I'm sorry for dragging on for so long. I hope I get to see you soon again, and have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, see you soon. Bye.